Very good morning, students. We are going to study about the software engineering and project management. And today class, we discuss about Unit 4 on the topic of software construction and testing. So several topics are there. We will see one by one. So we're going to cover the following topics from the Unit 4, such as coding standards, coding frameworks, review methods. There are several methods are there. We're going to see about the test checks, walkthroughs, code reviews, inspections, like that. Then coding methods, testing strategies, yeah, strategic approaches for the software testing, and white box, black box testing, and such as different kind of testing methods, such as validation testing, system testing, unit testing, integration testing, validation testing, finally system testing and debugging. So now we're going to see the first two topics, such as coding standards and frameworks. Now, if we have the time now, we will continue the reviews also. So software constructions. So what is software construction? So people are thinking software development is only about the coding, but it is involves more works. So not only the coding, so how efficient this code and who are all going to use this code and how can we test this code? This is also involving. So several activities. So it's such as a requirements, design, testing, deployments. These techniques also is there for software testing. So it's a very time consuming process, the software constructions and all. And later we're going to see the software testing. Testing also it take more time than the software coding because there only we're going to fix the bugs. Okay, so several times taken for more time taken for both the software construction and the testing. So a lot of effort we need to take from the developer side, how to prepare the a very efficient code. Okay, so that is only saying the software constructions. So many teams are there to develop the this kind of the software. Some teams will be develop only the coding. Some teams will be do the testing, and some teams will give the suggestions or feedback about the coding. So like that, several teams will be going to play for constructing the software. So these teams are working in very parallelly to prepare this software, complete software. So building a large and industry standard software is a solution demands strict coding standards. The entire construction process should be proved to produce the maintainable, testing, and reliable code. That is the final product we supposed to give to the customer. So software constructions will follow the some coding standards. So such as this standard will be helpful to any later users or any upcoming strategies we follow now. These software constructions or codings only will be very useful. So coding standards we are commonly follow it. So the quality of software depends upon the skills, experience, and practice of the development team. So some of the standards which ensure the efficient and how easy to read by the other peoples of particular developer code, and how can we maintain the software, how can we reuse for the future purpose. That is also we can uh, achieve through this following the very formal coding standards. So different developers write the code in different styles. So these styles are not common. So future peoples will come now to prepare or read the software. Suppose in the company, some employee resigned their job. So new employee coming and they take over the same project. What is the existing developer used the code? What language they used? What framework they followed? We don't know. So if we clearly written only, people can able to the future people can be able to follow the same project. Okay, so that we are following some consistent methodology, that is you can call it as the coding standards. On uniform standard we're going to follow it. So this is include first starting with the modularity. Okay, modularity. What is modularity? So from unit 1 onwards, many times we discussed modularity means we divide the whole project into some small component, so that we assign some teams to the some individual components, individual team members. So they developed their project by small team wise, and finally we can integrate it. Okay, during the testing time we can integrate, and we joined all the models. Okay, that is the we can call it as a modelize. So what we are going to say here now, any project we can take means it should be modular one. Okay, we divide the project into some teams, and the team member will be develop the project. So each modular, they can prepare their own functions. Okay, some major functions we have developed the individual models. So we can prepare the structured project, so all the models can combine, and finally we can get the whole software. Okay, so this is one of the easy way how can we produce the efficient software with the shortest time. Okay, so that we divide the project into some teams, then every team will be take response for the developing their own model. Okay, finally we can combine the models. This is the first modularity. Second thing is the clarity. So the code should be very clarity. So suppose, for example, one line we return now, so that in the comment section itself we have write what is the purpose of this particular function or particular model, and this model will be combined with which model. So like that we can mention, so that the anyone user in the developer in the software company, they can understand easily, and they can follow it. Okay, they can use the software. So that we have to write the purpose of the every software, that it should be right. So clarity we need it. And also we can use the spaces, proper white spaces we have to give it. Okay, so that the line, what is the purpose of particular line, every user, they can, every developer can understand. Okay, suppose the user itself, the end user itself, they know some software coding, you know. So that time if we write the proper definitions or explanation for the every single line means, or every functions means, so that the end user itself, they can use the or prepare the any corrections they want to do means they can do it by easily, because we are give the all hints, documentations we given, documentation in the format of clarity in the code itself. Okay, the code itself, for example, C program we writing, no, double slash we can give and write the meaning of the particular line we give, no, that is you can call it the clarity. And third standard is reliability. What is reliable? So reliable means it should be successful one, we can say, or it's a long prolonged time, it should be the correct working proper way. Okay, proper working in the correct way. Okay, that is you can call it reliability. This is most important aspect in the industry is this third quality, like reliability. If the software product is not reliable means, then the critical defects will become. So particular software it's not or not properly working means, or malfunction happen means, then total software will be failure, and we can't achieve the particular purpose. What purpose we developing the software, that is we can't achieve it. Okay, so our preparing software should be reliable one. And safety, fourth quality is the safety. So safety is the important consideration in the software development. So so industry, suppose they not having the unsafe software they have means, it will be affect the whole output. Okay, even 0.000, that's I mentioned in the PPT, that defect also properly, that's a whole software will be affect. Even the small bug or fix the, we not able to fix that small bug now, we can't get that proper outcome, right? So that full software will be failure one. So for example, we are using the some many employees working in the places, or some fire related project, anything we are using is healthcare related, so that the safety is playing the very important role. So everywhere safety is important, but due to our software, if it's not maintained safely, the project means safely the software means, then the whole software will be failure. Then it calculation failure na, so outcome also failure. For example, in the healthcare system, the blood test we are taking now, from 0 to 1, we have 0.5 na good, above below 0.5 low, low 0.5 means then some disease is there. So the symptoms of some disease like that we mention. Suppose our software calculation is wrongly measuring the blood samples means, then the output is wrong. So suppose the disease person we are given as a output as a normal range like that we given means, then the patient will be misunderstanding and they're not taking the proper medicine, and their survival also problem. So the preparing construction should be the safety. The safety measure should be taken to prepare good software. And simplicity, the source code should be the simple, so there is no ambiguity. So unnecessary or complex logic we should be removed, so that the current users or any future users also they can continue the process without any ambiguity, and extension also possible, which enhancement also possible. If it is easily we return the code and the people other people easily understand means, so they can continue the software without any issues in future. And sixth one is the maintainability. Maintainability is another one important quality while creating the coding standards. So the 70% of the time or cost we are spending for the maintenance only. So preparing software is comparing the cost wise. Preparing software is cost taking is less than the maintaining the software. Okay, so to make sure that maintenance costs are under limit during software construction, you should be made sure that the source code is maintainable. Okay, it will be easy to change the source code to fix defects during maintenance. Next, we see the coding framework. So coding framework. So the like our we know the framework is what, some .NET framework is there. For like that some coding some language we have the framework is there. So there itself we have all the menus, just drag and drop, so that tools, so we can easily run the any projects we can run it in the framework itself. So, several frameworks are nowadays possible, is available. So like construction work, this framework preparation work also somewhat difficult only. Okay, so a coding framework provides a structure for the consistent and standard code. It helps make code easier to debug and test. In OOPS, it's defining the base classes is part of a framework. So the framework provide the common functionalities that develop the and can able to extend also. This improves the productivity and creates well-structured, reliable software. It is similar to building a house in the solid foundations. Okay, so everything is there, like a window or a blueprint of the house is available. Just we going to make the use of the use it in the framework. Okay, so for example, in OOPS concept, we have the hierarchies there. Sorry. Encapsulation is there, inheritance concepts are there. This is available just to make use of to make use to your software. Okay, so this is already available, this to like a tools, drop and drag things only, it's available, just we going to use it. Okay, so like that framework we need to create. Best example is .NET framework. Everything is there. The classes will be available, just the tools for design purpose, the controls are also available, the panel is available, just we're going to take it, and background we can write the coding for that. Next one is the reviews. So reviews, once we create the project we're going to do the review. So what is the purpose of review? Review will be check your software. Okay, so you're going to like a testing only, but before doing the testing, we write the code and we check by our company itself, like our we have to maintain some meetings, and the meeting itself we can identify the errors, and we are fixing the errors. Okay, or we can get the idea from some team members, next team developers, so that that input will be make use of you, and check your software by yourself itself, and create the good software. Okay, so there are several techniques are there for reviews like desk checks, walkthroughs. So this kind of the reviews are available. We will be see one by one now. So reviews, it is estimated that almost 70% of software defects arise from faulty software code. So to compound this problem, are